Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Unholy Horde playthrough on the channel. And before we get started, I would just like to take a second to ask that you subscribe to the channel if you've been enjoying these videos. If just 10% of the viewers of the last 28 days were to do so, we would get over that 1,000 subscriber mark. And it is free. All you have to do is go below the video, click the red subscribe button, maybe like the video, and click the bell icon as well to stay notified of my uploads. And so without further ado, let's get back to the series. And in the last episode, we basically dealt with a little bit of our relations here with York. We took out some more bandit camps and things like that, and Lana became of age. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna actually grant her a title now. We'll have Canute do that, of course, and Canute and Harold has his loyalty decreased substantially. We need to fix this. That is actually why I bought some rings, but apparently he got bribed again or something because his loyalty has dropped even further. So we're going to need to also take care of that. We'll reward him. And it looks like he is actually prioritizing that, which is fine by me. We don't want to risk Harold trying to start a rebellion or anything like that. And otherwise, we need to, like I said, grant this title to Lana, and then we're going to have her marry Harold so that Harold can start to create his own heir and things like that. So, otherwise, we got rid of all of our prisoners, and I did look into all of these new loyalists that we got, and not a single one of them is actually a Caden. I do not know why so many non-Cadens are becoming loyalists. It seems very strange to me. You would think that the Cadens would be the ones that would become so loyal to the king, but that is not what's happening, at least for us so far. Now, I'm going to take a look again and see if Lana is actually able to learn any of this stuff. She is not, so it's kind of unfortunate, but we'll just have to deal with it for the moment. We'll go ahead and go grant this title now to Lana, and I did also have her spend a little bit of time with Harold. I don't know what their relation is looking like so far. Not too good. Well, it's actually Harold that doesn't like Lana too much. And let's see what the loyalty is up to, 32. We could definitely reward him again. And we will see. Can we get them married yet? Probably not. Marry. Oh, yeah, okay. They can get married. We may actually, we'll wait on this, though. Just because Harold is sleeping, so we'll let him get ready for the workday first. Okay, now we are going to take a look at our production again, and I think apparently there was some production halted. I'm not sure what's going on there. Take a look at that in a second. So we're going to set this to make 3. We only really need 5 spears on hand, I think. We'll set this to 6 because we would like some extra axes for sure. I'm not sure. They must be getting broken at a pretty substantial rate or something. It doesn't say anything about... I mean, maybe because it's 2 times weaker than the sword, they break more often than the sword. That doesn't really make sense why it would break so much more often than a mace, for instance, but it does seem like they are breaking pretty often. And swords, of course, we want to keep that at the same level. And otherwise, I don't think anything else here is something we need to worry about. We do probably want to... Well, we probably want to check if they are prioritizing moonshine or beer. I hope they're prioritizing beer. But we'll have to take a look. We may have to take off the moonshine amount or make less of it, at least. And we definitely need to check... Okay, so I guess the production halting was just a bug or something, because it's all fixed now. And otherwise, if the production is not favoring beer, we might have to get rid of the moonshine, but otherwise, hopefully everything will work fine. Now, everybody's got an obsession. She wants a reward, which is not very good because we don't really have a whole lot of rings, but we will go ahead and reward her anyways. And then once that gets done, we'll go ahead and have Harold and Lana get married. Okay, so now that her loyalty is good and everything, we'll have her get married to Harold. And since we finally have some extra gold while they're proposing and all that, we'll go ahead and make another road. We want everything to be nice and connected. Oops, I kind of messed up that road. That's kind of typical at this point. It's not a road if I haven't messed it up first. Okay, so that's good. And like I said, we want to make this a little more efficient, so we're going to make a road like every 2-ish rows, so that everybody can shuffle in just a little bit faster. That looks good. Maybe another one like this, and another like this. And we may even make a row across. We have a nice bit of money, so there's no real reason not to. So just like that, and another, oops, another right here. Doesn't need to go that far over though, I don't think. Just over to this, and go ahead and go right there, and right there. Okay, that looks good. And we will do another, we'll just do this one all the way across the entire area, since it won't cost too much. And if we get to like another 2,000 gold, I may just go ahead and do a full road. But for right now, that looks pretty good. And I do think that this road is starting to seem maybe unnecessary because they are going through these herbs pretty quickly. But I don't know. I think I'm just going to keep it for the moment at least. And otherwise, that road isn't necessary. Maybe a road up to the mine to get them there a little bit faster. We'll do a road across right here. Across right here, rather. Just to get them over to their work spots a little bit faster as well. And I think that's about it. Yeah, I think everything else pretty much has... Okay, maybe one more across to these barracks, so that the warriors can get to their get to the training ground a little bit faster, and also get to their patrol locations a little bit faster. So did they get married already, or are they just in their marriage gowns? They're not, I don't think they're married yet. Doesn't look like it. But they should be getting married soon. Okay, so yes, it says that they are engaged and the wedding is going to take place today. But Harold is doing his inspections. Maybe, I don't remember when marriages happen. I don't do them a whole lot, so maybe it's just at the end of the workday. But we do have some forest bandits in our lands. And these camps, or these villages, have replenished. So we can get ourselves another 14 iron. We don't really need the iron, though. Maybe at some point if we do need it, maybe I'll start taking it again. But at the moment, it seems like it's really only going to be worth it to take the herbs. We do need the herbs. So we'll go ahead and attack this this camp first. It looks like... Oh, Harold's inspired. That's why he is. Let's see here. Man, we've lost a lot of weapons. We lost a lot of weapons. Okay, we'll do like that, I suppose. Just like that. 70%, yeah. But we will also want to go attack this village, so we're going to send just a full force. So it does seem like something maybe bugged out a little bit, because now we have workers needed for open jobs 16, even though our peasant number hasn't changed at all, and we were previously having some, actually, unemployment. So I have no idea what's going on. It seems like, I think this happened in the last series too, where we just all of a sudden had a ton of open jobs for seemingly no reason. Let's see. I mean, there is a little bit of a production down issue. It looks like it's saying that this is where the open jobs are, too. So I'm not... Maybe if I just snooze everything? Well, this wouldn't help. But maybe snooze all of these buildings temporarily, and then unsnooze it, and maybe that'll fix it. I don't know. Okay, so it looks like everything's trying to refresh, maybe. Now it's showing 13 unemployment, of course, because... I took all of those workers off the rutabaga fields, but it's also showing 25 needed for open jobs. So I'm actually going to try to reload the save, and hopefully that'll fix it. It did not fix it, so the only thing I can think of now is wait for the workday, see who is idle. Yeah, that all got fixed now, so it's back to the 12. I'm going to go ahead and check out this wedding really quick. He's like, Harold, Lana, love each other. Oh, I'm shocked. You're married. Okay, that was pretty funny. Okay, so they're married now. That's good. Are they able to spend more time together? We'll go ahead and have them do that. And we will have the trader, which is good. And we're going to... Look at that. We don't actually have that much taxes this time. We will, since we have a little bit of extra, we will take a little bit of money for our coal, I guess. I don't want to use it all up. No, actually, even for this price, we still get so much more from swords. But I almost don't want to sell these right now just because we do need weapons right now. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And we'll sell a little bit more tools. We'll sell a little bit more medical salves. We can finally buy paper again. Look how much paper there is. We're going to buy it all. We will need this for trade routes at some point. Hopefully. I mean, hopefully it's not a mistake to buy that, but I do think we will need them. Now, this is kind of funny. Master of the Dagger is definitely a funnier book to me because combat skill for all warriors when using a dagger is +7. I don't even know if this would actually make daggers viable at that point. I feel like maybe it would be viable for a dagger versus just like a typical axe or a typical mace, but if you have the books to increase their usefulness, then probably not, right? So we're not going to buy that. We will buy more rings, though. This is spending a little bit of money, which I am not super favorable to, but we already finished Top Field and Beer, so we will get rid of that, I suppose. And don't think there's anything else really that's a good idea to sell. Maybe more spears, but we really need to try to keep all the weapons we can right now. Let's see, will this... Okay, we can sell a couple extra medical salves at least. That looks good. Alright, we'll take it. So we have 800 gold left, but we will be getting a little bit from this bandit camp in a second, so let's go ahead and jump into that. I don't think they're going to be an issue. We're kind of overpowered. Even, how many swordsmen do we have? Just one right now. Oh, and we have a dagger user, apparently. He's our best warrior, and he's using a dagger. Not a super big fan of that. Either way, there should be no issue whatsoever. I think, did somebody die over here? Oh, I hope we didn't lose somebody to a stray arrow. We lost 2 people. Oh, that's not good. Not ideal, but at least it looked like we captured 3. That's not too bad. We'll take it. Okay, so now it is finally letting me put Lana on things for knowledge. So we're going to go ahead and have her learn axe proficiency. Even though, actually, Emma is about to be done with Armor Forge. And it would probably be better for her to do it. She is much smarter. We'll go ahead and put Lana on Caden training, I guess, then. Just make sure multiple people have it. In fact, hopefully Caden training is just global. I know sometimes books are not actually global and only work for the person who has it. Maybe that's only for a couple of them, though. I think for the most part, they're all global. Now, we did get the Armor Forge, which is great. We'll put Emma on Axe Proficiency, and we're going to get that Armor Forge started right away. If we can get armor on every single one of our warriors, look at that. One single worker can produce 4 shields, 2 heavy armors, which only requires tool and steel, or 5 light armors. I think we are probably going to... I think we're going to try to equip everybody first with light armor, then maybe we'll try to make money off of the heavy armor. Average of 50% chance of survival for a warrior versus 30%, yeah. So I think getting everybody first equipped with a full set of light armor and shield will probably be better. And then we can... Oh, how much is a shield? 50. 50 gold. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we will equip everybody with a light armor, equip everybody with a shield, and then sell some heavy armor for a little while. Until we are good on money. We're already pretty good on money, but until we're even better on money. And then we will start to equip everybody with a heavy armor, I'm thinking. Something like that anyways. We'll play it by ear for the moment, but that's kind of the what I'm thinking the plan will be. And we just need to find a place for it. Is this, will we be able to put this in the in our planned wall? I think I'll have to move this out a little bit. Probably right here. Alright, that's going to be an issue. Is this even going to be possible for our palisades now? Yeah, it'll work. And I may just go ahead and place this even though we really don't have much wood right now. Just so I know. Okay, so production, armor forge. We'll place the armor forge. We're at about there. And we may want to move this because at some point we are going to, I swear, we are at some point going to get the Chancellery. We're at 13 management on Herald right now. At some point we will get him up to 15 and we will want that Chancellery. Do we even have the knowledge for it still? Yes, we do. Okay, good. Maybe I'll want to place it now just to know where it will be. And we'll place this warehouse up here where everybody can kind of get to it from all these production buildings. And we'll go Chancellery. We'll put, I actually kind of want to have the Chancellery more centered, so maybe we'll move the alchemy lab when we're able. Will that be enough room? Let's see. Chancellery. Yes. Okay, so we can just place the Chancellery here, and we can just move the alchemy lab over here. And if we do that, we're going to want a road that wraps everything around so everybody can get to the market and stuff quickly from their work site. We'll go ahead. There's no real sense not to have a road like that, just so everybody can make it to where they need to go a lot quicker. And we will also do another road through here, because again, I just want everybody to be able to get to where they need to go quickly. Maybe like that as well. That one's probably the least useful, but we're gonna do it. I think that's everything for roads. I think that's everything for our little city management at this point. So looking good. Is there any more camps? There is not. Okay. Now we do need to go and attack this. I didn't do it before. I completely forgot. And we're just gonna do it now. Canute, we will send you, and maybe we'll send Lana, just so we can keep some of our warriors back. Keep everybody who's under 10. That way they can keep training. That seems a little more crucial for us right now. And we will send, I guess we lost that crossbow. Or somebody, one of these guys maybe just holding it right now. Alright, so we'll do something like this. 75%. We need to keep an eye on it though, because if somebody tries to defend it, and Lincoln may actually just decide to defend it. We'll have to see. Nobody really good for hiring right now either. We'll have to check these prisoners though. So neither of them are worth hiring either, so we'll send them off to the trader when he's available. Okay, so now time for our battle here with Evermere. Not going to be much of a battle, but a fight, I guess we will call it. We'll just rush right on in. All daggers, of course. Stay in the... Well, actually, why even stay in the back? Just get in there. End it. And yeah, look at that. We lost an axe just from this little tiny fight. Alright, so 17 is what we get in herbs. And of course, Lincoln just not happy about it. They're not happy about it at all. Luckily, York still likes us for the moment, but I think it takes a second to actually register exactly how much they hate us. Apparently, Emma lost a smelting furnace. That's not good. That means if the smelting furnace breaks down, then yeah, that could be an issue. I think we can still repair it, though. It seems like you can repair without the knowledge. But Lana now has Fearless Warrior, which is pretty cool, I think. Pretty much everybody's got a title of some kind. Canute's got Master, Harold's got Courageous Spirit, Emma's the Fearsome Fist, and Lana is the Fearless Warrior. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so we made it back home. Everybody's still alive. I forgot that you can just look at the prisoners tab, and you can see if you do have a Caden prisoner at all. And we do have one. So they should be around here somewhere. It's Olton. So I would like to hire him. Is this him? I can't actually tell which one he is. It looks like this is him. Okay, so we'll have to remember that a little. I don't think it's either of these two. No. Pretty sure it is not. No, he's got like a mustache and goatee, so no, that's not him. Okay, so we can't hire that guy. We'll have to see. Maybe he's considered as a peasant then. Oh, he lost his hand. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't be a uh, very good as a warrior then. You could use, you know, maybe if it's not your less dominant hand, I don't know. Okay, so I was just looking, and it does appear that there is quite a bit of wealth amongst all of our inhabitants. We're going to see if we can't find some way to recoup some of that. I'm not too sure what the way to do it would be, though. And it looks like our terror isn't even working on Varns at all. I switched that, right? Yeah, to Varn. Okay, I guess we'll just move it back to Macaw. Maybe 3 is like the lower limit or something like that. Okay. So, let's see. How do we want to do this? Back to our finance, and maybe we just increase the price of flour slightly. I mean, what are they going to do about it, right? Are they going to go buy it somewhere else? We'll increase the price of everything by 1, and we will just see if this reduces. I mean, we could just drop their wages, but that will probably be a little bit more noticeably angering for them. I'm actually not sure if you can lower it, and if that affects anything. Maybe we should test it at some point. But I think this is fine for now, and they'll just, you know, chalk it up to good old inflation. Now, just looking again, and it does look like there are open jobs, 10. What I'm going to do, I'm going to look around. Is it possible, because this village is now getting old, right? Maybe a lot of these people are just too old to work. Is that even a thing? Is there retirement? This guy's 51. Terror against his culture. Brewer. Yeah, none of these guys seem like they're too old. In fact, we have quite a lot of young peasants. Quite a lot of young peasants. Yeah, I'm not really too sure. It's definitely possible. Maybe I should just look at their icon, and if they look like they could be old, like this guy has a lot of scars, but he's only 29. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on here. It could just be a bug. I think it is. So this doesn't really make sense. There's obviously enough workers. 68. Workers needed for open... Yeah, I mean, there's enough workers. I know that for a fact. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it. Maybe we did add too many jobs, but I feel like we didn't. I don't know. Maybe if I just snooze a couple of these for a day or two, maybe it'll start to figure itself out. So I don't understand why these ones are totally full of jobs even though we just placed them, but then these ones that are older only have 2, so something's going on. Now, on another note, oh, it looks like Lana's in a fight. Oh no, she's in a fight with 2 people. Oh, hopefully she doesn't die here. Oh, somebody came and helped her with a dagger. Looks like she will survive. Okay, so on another note, we are low on hops. Surprisingly, we haven't created a surplus of beer at all. It must just be getting all purchased out as soon as it gets made. Yeah, sold today was 12. Total produced today was, what, 16? About 21. I'm not sure where the rest went. Did our lords drink it? I feel like they should have been drinking the flavorful ale. I have no idea what's going on here. Seems like something buggy is going on. Now all of a sudden there's the right amount of jobs, pretty much. Yeah, something's up there. I'm not really too sure. Either way, I guess we will just have to deal with it for the moment and see if we can't figure this out. So what I'm thinking happened is maybe these some of these rutabaga fields were like broken down because they needed to be fertilized or whatnot. And so they didn't have the workers on them, and that's why we had unemployment. And then we placed more of these, and that's why this is happening. So yeah, as you can see, you need to actually fertilize these or repair them or whatever. And during that time, there are 0 workers on them. We're just gonna snooze this one as well, and that should be good actually. Maybe we'll need to snooze this one because once the armor forge gets done, we won't have enough workers again. We may also set this to upgrade. We have the tools for it. And as you can see, we have a ton of iron. There isn't too much that we can really do with it. We could turn it into tools if we had enough coal. The coal is pretty much the hang-up right now for everything. So we may just start to sell some iron. There's really nothing else we can do with it. Okay, so our armor forge is done, and as you can see here, Harold has a little bit too much on his plate, I think. What I'm thinking we're gonna do, so we have the training ground right now on Canute, and we also have the scaffolding on Canute, so we're probably gonna do a couple of little things like, the warehouse, and let's say maybe we should do all of these little buildings over here as well. Yeah, he's on all of these, so we'll just switch Canute to do all this stuff. He isn't really doing too much when he is home, and when he's not home, it's okay if we lose a little bit of efficiency on the rutabaga fields. That should be fine, and we'll go ahead and place Harold now on this. Now, if it seems like he's getting through all of these, and it does look like he mostly is, maybe we'll place him back on a couple of the rutabaga fields, or something like that. Now, Osirtep actually just showed up, and that's not my favorite thing, because of course him and Emma are romantically interested in each other. I wonder if we can make them dislike each other somehow. We could have her try to kill him. Nope, can't do that. Loyalty must be at least 75. Huh. But then, of course, she'll be super depressed for having killed somebody that she cares about. We could just exile. But then, of course, Osirtep will dislike Canute even more. Osirtep is from Norwich. Okay. Wait, no, hold on. Yes, yeah, he's from here. Okay. And he's not a lord or anything like that. Okay, we'll just exile him. So that's probably where we're gonna call it. We're gonna quickly start our little production here on light armor. What do we need? Oh, you need a specific technology for heavy armor and another one for the shields. I knew about the shields one, I didn't know about the heavy armor one. So we'll need to be on the lookout for that. We'll need more tools. We're mostly using the coal. We need more coal. That's all there is to it. We need more coal. So it looks like they're using wood on these palisades. We don't want that. We need to not set these to build first. We want to snooze them. So I'm going to do that really quick. Okay, so I snoozed all those palisades, and all we want now is we need the coal. I'm just going to set it to 100 just so that there is no point where too much coal has been made and they stop making it. I definitely do not want that. We need a ton of it. And I don't think they are prioritizing making moonshine, so I think we're good to keep this. We also have this on make X. We're going to set it to do until. We don't have enough hops right now, but just to have. And then otherwise, we will take care of the trader if we get him tomorrow in the next episode. And otherwise, I thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.